Every day, billions of neurons inside your brain fire, shaping your reality, your habits, and your destiny. Most people think success starts with action, but the truth is, success starts in the mind. If your mind isn't wired for discipline, no strategy, no book, and no motivation will ever save you. Because the truth is harsh. You can't build a strong life with a weak mindset. You can't create success with the same mental patterns that keep you stuck. To change your life, you must rewire your brain. The average person lives on autopilot. From the moment they wake up, their brain runs the same program. Scroll, react, complain, procrastinate. Every thought is just a recycled memory from yesterday. Every feeling is a predictable chemical reaction. Neuroscientists call this the default mode network. It's your brain's comfort zone, the mental loop that resists change. And unless you break it consciously, you'll live the same day, again and again, for the rest of your life. But here's the good news. Your brain is not fixed. It's plastic, meaning it can change, grow, and evolve at any age. Every time you focus, struggle, or learn something new, your brain literally rewires itself. New neurons connect, old pathways weaken. And that's where transformation begins, not in motivation, but in neuroplasticity. Success isn't luck, it's wiring. Look at the world's highest performers, athletes, founders, creators. They all have one thing in common: mental architecture built for focus, resilience, and clarity. They don't wake up motivated every day, they wake up programmed. Their brains are trained to take action before emotion, discipline before desire, and focus before comfort. And that's something anyone can build. Let's talk about how. Step 1. Break the dopamine loop. Your brain's reward system runs on dopamine, the chemical that tells you what's worth chasing. But in the modern world, that system is hijacked. Social media, endless scrolling, junk food, cheap entertainment, all of it floods your brain with fake dopamine spikes. So you start craving rewards without effort, pleasure without purpose. And that's the death of discipline. To rewire your brain, you must detox from artificial dopamine and rebuild real focus. That means no phone for the first hour after waking. Replace random scrolling with journaling or cold showers. Train your brain to crave effort again. Because once you stop chasing cheap dopamine, your brain starts craving progress instead of distraction. Step 2. Reprogram your image. Your brain follows identity, not intention. If you see yourself as lazy, unmotivated, or broken, your actions will align with that image. But if you change the story inside your head, your brain rewires to match it. Every affirmation, every visualization, every small win, it's a neurosignal to your subconscious, saying, "This is who I am now." That's how you move from "I want to be disciplined" to "I am disciplined." Because your brain doesn't fight for goals, it fights for identity. Step 3. Use struggle as a rewiring tool. Every time you push through pain, discomfort, or resistance, your brain releases BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor, a protein that helps new neurons grow. In simple terms, discomfort rewires you faster than comfort ever will. That's why discipline feels hard. It's literally your brain reprogramming itself. So the next time you feel resistance, don't run, smile, because that's the moment you're growing new circuits. Step 4. Silence the noise. Your brain can't focus if it's constantly overstimulated. The greatest thinkers, inventors, and leaders in history all practiced mental minimalism, long walks, deep solitude, silence. When you give your brain space, it organizes itself. When you sit still, your subconscious starts solving problems you didn't know you had. And in that silence, you'll find clarity, the purest form of mental power. Step 5. Build micro habits that stack momentum. Your brain loves consistency more than intensity. 1 hour of work every day beats 10 hours once a week. Because repetition creates myelin, a fatty sheath that makes your neural connections stronger and faster. So when you do something daily, reading, writing, training, meditating, your brain becomes more efficient at it. That's why small habits, done consistently, turn ordinary people into extraordinary performers. Now listen carefully. You don't need to fix everything in your life overnight. You just need to prove to your brain that you're capable of change. Once it believes that, it becomes unstoppable. Your mind starts scanning for new opportunities instead of old problems. Your focus shifts from survival to creation, and your future begins to take shape, neuron by neuron, thought by thought. So if you feel lost right now, unmotivated, or stuck, good, because that means your brain is ready to evolve. Pain is the signal of transformation. Every discomfort you feel is your mind trying to outgrow its old identity. Stop fighting it. Use it. The brain rewires through pressure, just like muscles grow under stress. The more you resist distraction, the stronger your neural circuits for focus become. The more you show up on hard days, the easier it becomes to stay consistent. And one day, you'll realize you're no longer fighting to stay disciplined, you just are. It becomes automatic, natural. That's what real success feels like. Remember? The richest person in the world doesn't have a different brain, they have a different program running inside it. The most confident person doesn't have more potential, they have fewer limiting beliefs. And the most focused person isn't gifted, they're trained. The difference is wiring. So today, stop trying to find motivation. Start building mental architecture. Guard your focus like treasure. Chase progress, not dopamine. Embrace discomfort like a friend. Speak to yourself like someone you're training for greatness. Because the truth is, you're not broken, you're just underprogrammed. And once you rewire your mind, success becomes inevitable. Not because it's easy, but because you've finally built the brain that's capable of it. This world doesn't reward potential, it rewards performance. And performance begins inside the mind. Rewire your brain. Rebuild your focus. Reclaim your life. Your new future is waiting. And it starts with a single thought. I'm ready to change.